Well, friends, welcome to Lockdown Records. Tonight I'm going to sing a song for an old friend of mine, Ron Rosenstock from Holden in Massachusetts. Ron has asked me would I play a song called A Trip to Jerusalem, and I'd be happy to try. But before I go on to the song, let me tell you something about Ron. Ron's a world famous photographer who comes here every year with groups of photographers to photograph the lovely landscape and seascape, and he's been doing that for many years. So the story now behind the trip to Jerusalem is, firstly, it was written by Galway's one and only Joe Dolen. Now, not to be confused with the Westmeath Bachelor. Joe Dolen from the Claddagh in Galway. He formed an iconic group in the 60s called Sweeney's Men, through which some of the finest musicians that Ireland has ever produced came through. Not least Henry McCullough, who left Sweeney's Men to join Joe Cocker and went on to play at Woodstock. And then after that, he went and joined Paul McCartney's Wings. Then you have Andy Irvine and Paul Brady, who need no explanation. Two of the wonderful musicians. They have been in every lineup nearly, progressive and otherwise, in the folk vein of music in Ireland for very many years. Johnny Moynihan. Johnny's been through all of the top groups as well. Terry Woods, who went with the Pogues for years. So yeah, Joe Dolen's Sweeney's Men were a very iconic group in their own right. So Joe, the story goes, went off to fight in the 6-Day War. The story is he landed on the 7th. So this is the story of Joe's trip to Jerusalem. I'm a stranger here from Ireland shore, been on the road 6 months or more, hiking, travelling and working in style, a vagabond from Ireland's Isle, sunburned, thumb stuck up in the air, many's a lift from here to there. Cars, buses, vans and trains in the punishing heat and the pouring rain. Whack full of diddle full of die road day, whack full of diddle full of dare. Oh, Mrs. Dolen, your son he isn't working now. I came to Jerusalem from Dublin town, had a couple of drinks on the journey down at a railway station called Gardenard. I missed me train through Garland hard. 3 days later in Napoli, on a Turkish boat I sailed the sea. Slept in the hot hole down below, travelling tourist class, you know. Whack full of diddle full of die roadie, whack full of diddle full of dare. Oh, Mrs. Dolen, your son he isn't working now. When the promised land came into sight, a customs man gave me a fright. How much money have you got there, Joe? I bluffed and said £50 or more. He said shalom, I said good day. I gathered myself and got fast away. Then to the desert, then I went, digging up history, living in a tent. Whack full of diddle full of die roadie, whack full of diddle full of dare. Oh, Mrs. Dolen, your son he isn't working now. It was in the Gulf of Aqaba. I met some paddies and we had a fla. Danced through the streets of Ela town, sang Sean South from Garryon. I was travelling, I don't know. You pack yourself, get up and go. Leave the crack for another bout. I could damn well do with a pint of stout. Whack full of diddle full of die roadie, whack full of diddle full of dare. Oh, Mrs. Dolen, your son he isn't working now. Oh, Mrs. Dolen, your son, he isn't working. Oh. Thanks for the request, Ron. And all the best, folks. Thank you very much.